Bernard of Clairvaux, Epistolae, Episode 10. At vero hinc vel procul dubio, incipiet esse et tuae, si non parcis poenitenti indulgeas confitenti, quia potavi quidem aliquando in aliquibus fuisse, erga te indiscretus, sed certe non male volus, quod si et in futuro hanc ipsam indiscretionem meam suspectam habes, noeris meam non esse, qui fueram, quia necte puto fore, qui fuisti, mutatus mutatum invenies, et quam ante metu ebas, magistrum comitem amplectere securus. Bernard continues, addressing his young nephew Robertus, whom he refers to as his dear son, in these words. But indeed, he says, at this point, indeed, or rather, there is no doubt, is far from doubtful, procul dubio, that this will begin to be yours. The subject of incipiet is the word emendatio from the previous sentence, which was previously the subject of retardatur. So this emendation or correction of his character will begin to belong to Robert, if non parcas poenitenti, if you do not spare the one who is repenting, and if you indulge or are forgiving or merciful to the one who is confessing, confitenti, and in both cases he means himself. Because, quia, I was able, or I could, in fact, indeed, at some times, in some ways, be fuisse, and notice how potui and fuisse pattern together, erga te, toward you, erga is a preposition that goes with the accusative. I could be toward you, at some times and in some places, indiscretus, careless, but for sure, certe, I was not malevolent, filled with evil will, non malevolus. Because if, both in the future, et in futuro, hanc ipsam indiscretionem meam, this very lack of judgment, indiscretionem of mine, you hold it in suspicion, or you have some sense of it, habes suspectam, noeris me, you know me, that I am no longer. You know, and then this verb noeris is from nosco. It is the third principal part, and it introduces oratio obliqua, indirect statement. You know that I am no longer, iam non qui fueram, who I had been. Because, here's the other because necte puto, nor do I think that you are fore, or rather you will be, because fore is an abbreviated version of futurum esse, the future active infinitive of esse, because nor do I think that you will be qui fuisti, who you were, and fuisti is the perfect tense of esse. So this is a fairly complicated sentence in terms of Bernard's typical syntax. Mutatus. When you are changed, and this is masculine singular nominative, from the first conjugation verb muto, mutare, when you have been changed, you will find in venies someone else that is changed, and this means mutatum me, and the one whom, quem, previously you were fearing as a teacher, magistrum, comitem amplectere securus, in comfort, in confidence, you will embrace amplectere, and this is a second singular future indicative of the deponent verb amplector, amplecti. In confidence you will embrace as a companion, comitem. Notice how the syntax allows Bernard to juxtapose magistrum and comitem.